What's going on, guys? Zuko back with another Shadowlands video. How are you all doing? Hope you're doing well. Grab your coffee. We got a really fun video today about this is my druid, by the way. My shaman did not become a druid. I'm going to be switching back between a couple different characters to try and show you guys this. We're talking today about this really cool achievement called Sand Everywhere. And it says, uncover treasures from the piles of sand scattered throughout Zereth Mortis. They are, in fact, not scattered all throughout Zereth Mortis. They're in one singular place. And what is this for? Well, it's not just for an achievement. It actually has a bunch of gear attached to it. Okay, there's a bunch of loot that you can get from these different sand piles. There's a Lumpy sand pile, the Shifting, the Misshapen, the Ticking, the Glinting, the Humming, and the Sparkling sand pile. They all have a piece of loot in them, and the eye level of the loot is 246, which is kind of no joke. It's actually pretty good gear for an alt character in particular, or if you're on your main character and you've been really unlucky or don't have, I don't know, maybe your rings are really bad in particular because you've just gotten really bad drops. The loot that's in here is basically a bunch of rings and an amulet and then a couple trinkets. And the one trinket in particular is amazing. We're going to get to that loot in a minute. But that's what we're talking about today. We're going to do a video on how do you get to this area with all these sand piles. And once you get there, which ones should you loot? And what ones have which particular gear you're looking for. I'm going to go through all of that for you. I'm going to talk about which sand pile has what gear in it, because you might not have enough reagents necessary to get into the sand piles, and I'm going to talk about all three of those things right now. So let me tell you the three-step process we're going to do in this video. Number one, if you want to get this achievement done, you need to get Chapter 6 done of the campaign, okay? I'm on my Druid right now, and I have only Chapter 3 done. I'm going to keep working on it, but I'm going to show you some stuff on the Druid. I don't have this completed on my Druid yet, and that's on purpose, because I want to show you guys what it looks like when you're trying to accomplish it. Get Chapter 6 done so that you have flying, and in particular, not just flying, you need to have unlocked this little zone right here that has all of the locust shift points. Sorry, not focus, the locust shift points. These things that can teleport you around the area. You need to have done Chapter 6 of the campaign, and you come over here with Pelagos and you jump around and learn how to use this system. That system needs to be unlocked or you cannot do this achievement, okay? Number two, you need to go get an item called a Spatial Opener, and that's this item right down here. You can see. Let me know it's over. This thing right here called a Spatial Opener, a strangely perfect shimmering geometric form. This looks important. There are 7 of these things, and you guessed it, they correspond directly to the 7 piles of sand. So you need 7 of these things, 1 to open each pile of sand. Okay? That's step 2. Step 3, you need to go to the Dormant Alcove, which is one of the focused shifting points here, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. Okay? The way that you unlock the Dormant Alcove is right over here. There's a platform right here, and usually there's a dude right here, like one of these rock guys standing right here. But you're going to come to this right here, and I can't see it because I'm on my Druid and I don't have the campaign unlocked yet. And unfortunately, my other characters have already completed this achievement. But what you will see is on the wall right here, there'll be a rune kind of etched out. It'll be all golden. It'll be very obvious what it looks like. It'll be like a triangular looking rune. You need to click this rune right here, and once you channel on it for a second, it will unlock one of the secret rooms, which is this treasure room that's part of this focus teleporting network. So the focus network itself has a bunch of like teleporters you can go to once you're done the campaign, and then you need to come over here and click this rune that's on the wall, and it will unlock the secret room that you're looking for. Okay, so just remember where this is on your minimap. The coordinates are 5031. Okay, I'm going to use the coordinates a lot in this video. If you don't have the add-on for coordinates, it's just right here, right? And what's it called? Yeah, coordinates right here. It adds coordinates to the minimap and the world map. You're going to need to have that if you want to follow my guide. It's very easy. Just go to CurseForge and download it. It takes 2 seconds. It adds these numbers on the top of your map here. I know I have a bunch of other icons that are all over the place there. That's my fault. Let's move these over here. So it'll show you next to whatever you are, the resonant peaks. It tells you on the mini-map where you are. And then when you click on your map, it actually shows the coordinates up here as well. And you can move around and see exactly where you need to go, because I'm going to be posting the coordinates for important information in the video description below. But just know that step 3 right now is to go click this rune for the Dormant Alcove. Step 1, go get chapter 6 done. Do this focus portal campaign thing. Step 2, go get spatial openers so you can open up the sand. Step 3, click on this rune to get the secret Dormant Alcove unlocked. And then you're going to have to get some cosmic energy, and you're going to run in there, and I'll show you that in a minute. So let's go step by step. I'm going to show you guys where a bunch of these treasures are. I'm actually going to try and show you where all of them are. And this is let's pretend like you got chapter 6 done, okay? So you've gotten chapter 6 done, you've unlocked flying, and you've done the whole focus portal jumping nonsense going on over here, okay? You're done all of that. We're moving on to step 2 right now, which is the spatial openers. Where are the spatial openers? Well, they're scattered throughout Zereth Mortis. They're in a bunch of different locations. There's one like here, there's one down here, there's one actually in town. I'm going to show you as many of them as I can right now, okay? So the first one that you can see is this thing right here, and it will be lit up purple. This is called the Fallen Vault. I'm going to put the coordinates to all of the treasures that give you spatial openers. I'm going to put the coordinates for that in the description down below, so just look in the bottom of the video for that, okay? You're going to come over here to this edge. Once again, this is in the top island, and the coordinates are about 50, 51, 9.5. What do I have for this? The Fallen Chest is 51.9 on the coordinates. You're going to click it, and it's going to give you a bunch of stuff. One of them is going to be a spatial opener. That's what we want. Actually, it's got a staff. It's an agility staff. That's cool. Anyway, okay, that's number 1. Let's move forward. I'm going to try and get you to the next one. There's a Submerged Chest. There's a Domination Chest, which is over here. The Domination Chest, if you guys have seen and you're exploring, is the next one that has a spatial opener in it. Now, this is the hardest chest to get, the Domination one, and you don't have to get all of them if you don't want to. You could just get 6 out of 7 if you want to. You don't have to get all the treasures for this sand. I mean, if you want to get the Sand Everywhere achievement, you need to get all the treasures, but the bottom line is you won't need to, and I'll explain that later. Here's the Domination Chest right here. It's locked, and it requires a Domination key, so it's roughly here on the minimap. Again, I'll post this down below. This, in order to get a Dominance key, you have to kill Mossworn dudes until they drop a Dominance key. And apparently the drop rate's like 1%, so not the greatest chance. Again, this is definitely the hardest chest to get, is this Dominance one. But if you get that right there, it'll give you another spatial opener, okay? That's number 2. Moving forward, we're going to fly down. Actually, do I have a haven here? Oh, that's the Ring of Fates. Damn. That's fine. We'll just fly. There's Filched Artifact, Undulating Foliage, and then the Symphonic Vault. So we're going to fly right over here. There's another one like over here, I think. Where is it? 50? Let me find the next one here. 4635. It's right here. We're kind of flying past it. We're going to go over there. 4638. Oh, it's right there. That's where it is. Okay, we're going to fly here next. So, let me pause for a sec. There's one that's been up here. There's one that's like over here. This is the third one that's kind of here. 46, 30, 35, something like that. Okay, we're going to go right here. It's in a cave. Maybe it's on the other side. It's got to be on the other side. This is why you kind of need flying. It makes this way easier. I feel like the coordinates for this are wrong, but I'm just gonna... Yeah, this feels completely wrong to me. Oh, maybe it's down in here. That's a different chest. Yeah, we're in the wrong spot. So, this one feels off to me. I don't know why in the video it showed it being here. I think it's actually down here somewhere. We're gonna go down there and check, okay? We'll figure it out. Don't worry. This one is definitely wrong. Let's run to Haven first. There's basically one in Haven, and then there's a couple more kind of. There's like 3 more scattered kind of down in here. Okay, something like this. You'll see them in a second. There was one that was what 4987. Where's that? 4987. It's way down. Yep. Okay. So there's one, which is the Stolen Scroll, and it's literally right in town. It's 3367 on the coordinates. You're going to see it's right about there, 3366. It's in Haven. It's just behind Haven, and I've already gotten this one, so it's not going to show up for me. But it's right here in this nest. So there's Haven. There's Haven right there. You just actually, in order to get it, if you don't have flying, which you should, but if you don't have flying, you can actually just come up here, and you can jump over here, and then you can actually just jump right up here like this, and then you can go get it. And then you'd have to jump a little bit like this, and then you kind of run along the rocks here. And then you can jump from here right over to this bird nest. This bird nest has the scroll. That's the Stolen Scroll. That's why I already had one spatial opener. So that would be number 3 if you'd gotten the Domination Chest. So one there, one in town. Now we're going to continue on. And we're going to go to another one. 52. Wait, 43. No, 4635. Oh, it is up above. I knew it was north. I'm an idiot. 46. Oh, no, that's the one we were just looking at. Ooh, I need to stop moving here. Let me fix this for you. 40. We'll go to 4987. We'll go to this one down here. Let's just go down there. Yeah, we'll get that one first. So it's like 4987, which is right about there. That's the next one that we're going to go to. Again, you don't need to get all of these artifacts, and I'll explain why right now. Most of them are rings and then trinkets. And so, like, you can only wear 2 rings. I think 4 of the 7 treasures are rings. So you really would only want to pick whichever rings you need. So there it is on the minimap. You can see Filched Artifact, and it's up in this tree here. Now, if you don't have flying, you have to do a jumping puzzle right here. You have to jump up on all these things. But if you do have flying, which you should, you can just come up here, and in the bird's nest, once again, there is a treasure right here, Filched Artifact. So we're going to grab that. There's another spatial opener, and it gave us some crazy cipher equipment. Okay. Again, if you're on an alt character, this is just, like, insane. It's so incredibly good if you're doing this on an alt character, because it's just straight up easy catch-up gear. Okay, so that's that one. It's down there. Again, they'll be posted down below. Don't worry about it. There is a 52... 60, that's up ahead. 46... Yeah, that's just wrong. I need to figure out where that one is. I think it's like right here. I'm going to go here for a second. I think the Filched Artifact, or the Undulating Foliage is here. Yep, this is it right here. I remembered. Okay, this one's a little bit more complicated to do. What you have to do is, in order to get in here, you actually have to channel on this thing first, okay? That'll open the door. See how the door's opening? Then, you have to actually get some weeds here. So you have to get rid of these vines, and they're covering what's called a teleporter lock. We're going to click that teleporter lock. That's 1 out of 4. Okay, the door's open. We're going to run in here. Oh, I stealthed just in time. Okay, you have to run in here, and you have to clear a bunch of weeds. There's actually one in here. It's right here. It's covering another teleporter lock. Nah, it's not covered right now because there was somebody who had already fixed it for me. But that's where the second one is. Let me just kill this guy. My druid's not very geared. I apologize. Okay, so this is number 2. There's a teleporter lock right there. I just clicked it. You have to get 4 of them. Okay, run down here. There isn't one here, I don't think. There is one here. There it is right here. Wait till this guy patrols away. Okay, we're going to get this. This is going to uncover the teleporter. There's the teleport lock right there. That's number 3. So we're at 3 out of 4. Let's move on. There's one more in this lower tunnel. And it's right... Where is it? Looking for vines. It might not be in here, actually. Oh, it's right in the middle. There it is. Give me a second here. I didn't mean to have to do this one, but I wanted to find it for you guys just to show you. Just to make sure you found it. Okay. So you run in the middle. You're going to clear this vine. This should be the 4th teleporter pad. There we go. We're pressing it. Okay. We're going to actually just shut him out. Get me out of here. Okay. Now we're back in the main unit. So I just did a square. So there's the first one's outside. Then you come in here and you get 1, 2, 3. That's the third one. And then now you're all done. I've done all 4 of them. And suddenly this console here, this teleporter console, will light up. Okay? And it means it's usable now. And it means that I can go upstairs and get the undulating foliage. I'll show you that really quick. Okay, we take the teleporter. It's because we've done the puzzle. You can't do the puzzle till you've done all the teleporter unlocks. Then here it is, undulating foliage, and we're gonna press it. Boom, boom, boom. Get some other crazy gear. Holy cow! Some cipher equipment, and we've got another spatial opener. Now we have 4 of them. Okay, so that's that. We're gonna get out of here. Need to press the teleporter thing to open the door. Okay, now we're out, and we're gonna fly. Okay, so we're out of there. That's good. We got the undulating one done. Now, again, most of them are kind of in the south. The last one we did was here. There's 1 in Haven, right? I'm going to go over them again. 1 here, and then 2 with the Domination, 3 at Haven, 4 down here, 5 right here. There's a 6th one, like, right in the water, right here. We're going to go get it right now. This is the Submerged Chest. Where is it? It's over here. Let me look at the actual coordinates. I'm in the wrong spot. 5873. I'm definitely in the wrong pool. Is it over here? 58. It's in this pool right here. So I was just a couple pools over. Okay, we're gonna go up over here. So this one, there's a submerged chest in the water. You have to go get a little power font thing and kind of socket it into to the spot. There it is. Submerged chest. You can see it there. And it's right there under the water. Now, how do we get to it? There's this font here, this little pedestal. You need to put a, like, power stone on that pedestal, and the power stone thing is right here. It's literally just right across. Not very far to go, okay? We're just going to take it, and we're going to go speedy, speedy, speedy. And as soon as you put this, I'm going to get attacked by a million people, but see how it's glowing now? And we're going to throw it on there. And now the chest will come up. And the chest is available for us now. I'm just going to get it really quick. Oh, I'm going to die. Oh, well. Hold on. Let me heal myself. Let me just kill these goons. Bunch of goons. Oh no, I ran out of time. That's funny. So it does have a time limit there, which is pretty funny. Let's go do it again. No problem. Oh, let me dump my inventory first. Clearly, I'm completely full. Really, really quickly here. Let's dump, 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 dump. Okay. We fly. Fly, fly, fly. Go get the power thing again. Okay. Oh, I guess I can just fly back. I didn't know that. There you go. Just fly back, socket it in, and it comes up from the water. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. That's the next one. Get a Pock appearance as well. So we have 5 out of 7. We're doing pretty well here. We'll do the final one. The last one, I think, is going to be the Symphonic Vault, because I couldn't get the Domination Chest up here. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is here. The last one's in the Symphonic Vault, which is 5263. I think that's over here. Nope, that's in the 80s. 5263. It's like right there. This one has a little music test, and I'll run you through it really, really quickly. Excuse me. This is the bulk of this sort of achievement. You need to be able to get all these treasures. So that's why I'm trying to show you really quickly, so that it doesn't take you guys quite as long. There's a cave here, right underneath. Yeah, I remember. You guys might have already done this, actually. So there's a music thing here. See, there's a chest right there. You have to talk to... This is the main music guy here, the Broken Atoma. Then you have a sequence of music things that you have to do in a row. Listen. So he goes... Here, I'll do it for you. Oh, it's this one first. Sorry. And And then you go over here. This is number 2. This is number 3 over here. Last one's right here. It'll go up high. That's it. Then it's unlocked, and we get the final spatial opener. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we've got 6 out of 7. Again, Domination Chest is number 7. That's the one we didn't get right here. Okay, so if you want to go kill Mossworn guys to get all 7 of them, go ahead. You don't need to get all 7 of them, though, because there's 4 rings as a part of this like loot grind that we're going to get. And I don't think I'll even be able to do it on my druid, actually, because I haven't unlocked objects. But I'm going to show you the room on my my DK, actually, I think is the video footage I have. So that is step 2. Step 1 is go get chapter 6 done. Go get the focus portals unlocked. Step 2 is go get all the spatial openers, and I just showed you where they all are, and there'll be links below. There'll be coordinates below to show you guys exactly where to go. Then the third one is to get to the dormant alcove, that dormant alcove rune that I showed you, and make sure that you click that rune so it unlocks the secret treasure room for you. And I'm sorry I don't have any footage of that for you. I just don't have. Both of my other characters did it already, and then anyway, that's kind of my fault. But now we're gonna switch over to actually getting into the room itself. So actually getting into the secret room, and I'll show you really quick how to get there, because there's an extra little step you need to do. Okay, we're actually in it right now. So see how I have 85 cosmic energy? This is the place where you need to go. Again, here's all the focus locus shift things I was telling you about. This is the area you need to go to, though. Okay, this is it right here. This is that same guy. So the secret rune will be on the wall right here. Remember where it is. They're right above the door that you need to eventually go to. In order to access the secret area, though, you need to get 60 cosmic energy, and you do that by killing monsters here that are standing in these pools. See the shiny pool on the ground? That's like cosmic energy, and these enemies here are building up stacks of cosmic instability. If you kill those enemies, they'll spit out little cosmic balls, and you collect those, and you get a bunch of cosmic energy. Once you get 60, you need at least 60 because you're going to teleport twice. You're going to run in here, and you're going to talk to this guy. Depending how much you've done in the campaign, either this screen will appear or a screen full of like inaudible text will appear. But either way, if this screen appears here, you need to go to the interior locus first, and that costs 30 energy. So we're going to go there first. Okay. Then there's a central focus here, and there's a focus in the back. This is the locus shift in the back is what you want to click. And then look at this. I can go to the dormant alcove because I've done it already, but because I've unlocked it with that symbol that I clicked on the wall. So we're going to go to the dormant alcove. And here we are. This is the room. And see all the sand piles that are here? Now, look at it. It says it requires a spatial opener. I've already used them all on this character. I don't have any more left. So I'll show you a clip of my DK, though. Let's switch over to that really quickly. Put this here. Let's go to the video review. So here's my DK getting in there yesterday. Woo! This is it. And there's a bunch of sand piles. Now, they all have specific things. I need, oh, God, I need to throw a bunch of stuff out now. I was completely full on stuff. I'm an idiot. I should have not walked in here. We're going to look at the video and see which one of these piles will give us stuff. So, let me pause here, and the video that I'm referencing, I will also link in the video in the description down below, because it was done by a different guy, and he's the one who I watched and how I learned how to do this. So, his video was this one here, the secret treasure room in Zereth Mortis. This is the video that I will link. It's done by Harldan. So thank you so much to him. And he did this video and really showed me the ropes. And then a guy in my stream on our guild team, Zeph, actually suggested. So shout out to Zeph as well for doing that. Let me just look at my notes really quickly, though, and tell you guys exactly what these sand piles do. So we're going to run around here and I'll show you. So the humming sand pile. Let me look in here. Where is it? Here we go. The humming sand pile has a crit verse ring. Okay. The lumpy sand pile has a crit haste ring. Okay. Again, these are all 246 eye level. The misshapen sand pile has a trinket, and the effects of the trinket depend on your spec. If you're DPS, it does like a physical dot. If you're healer, it changes, yada, yada, yada. It's not going to show me the rest of the piles, I don't think, because I've already clicked them. Again, I chose to only get a certain number of piles. So let's flip back to the video review. Let's look at my... There's supposed to be 7 of them. Why do I only see 3? Oh, 1, 2, 3. Okay, they slowly start appearing. It's kind of weird. So let's look at the video really quick.
Could be something that you actually need to know. Once you've unlocked the room and they drop...
Okay, the humming sand...
following items. The humming sand pile contains a crit verse ring.
Crit verse.
The lumpy sand pile contains a crit haste ring.
Where's that lumpy? I think I want the lumpy one probably. So I'll show you me actually collecting these. My rings are pretty good, but we could get rid of our 230 ring. Let's check this out. This is the lumpy one. Okay. So there you go. You see it, 246, and it came with a socket. Oh my god. They can roll with the socket. You can get lucky. That's really good. We could socket. So
Misshapen sand pile contains a trinket which changes.
Cross spec, right? Fine. Yeah. Let's try it out. This is the Misshapen one with the trinket. So this is pretty cool. Your attacks have a chance to activate Diffusion Implement for 20 seconds, causing your attacks to have a very high chance to deal arcane damage. It actually does a lot of damage. It ends up doing 3% of my damage overall. Attacks have a chance to activate. What else?
Depending on your current
it's a good trinket.
The sparkling sand pile contains a unique trinket.
This sparkling sand pile,
sparkling one's really good.
It's really good. Really good. Excuse me, it's really, really good.
This has got like a crazy trinket in it.
So here it is. Your damaging and healing spells have a chance to shine one of the facets, increasing a random secondary stat by 300 for 10 seconds. I tested this, and I did a couple dungeons on my DK, and this trinket procs all the time. It was up for like 30 to 40% of the dungeon run that I was doing. That's an insane uptime in Mythic Plus, because in Mythic Plus you have a lot of downtime because you're running around. So 30 to 40% uptime on a trinket is incredibly high. 300 secondary stat is no joke. So if you have an alt character in particular, like this is like your best trinket, period, until you get something better. You're damaging and it's really, really good.
The shifting sand pile contains a haste versatility ring, and finally,
haste
the ticking sand pile contains a crit mastery necklace.
There's a necklace.
Ooh,
crit mastery. Okay. Crit mastery necklace.
So
okay, that's how you do it. That's the room. That's what is in it. Those are all the different sort of treasures you can pick up. So, and I'm gonna have a link to all of them down below. So. In the video description. So let me just recap really quickly what you need to do. Step 1, you need to probably get chapter 6 of the campaign done. Get that done right now so that you have access to these like locust shifting things, the arcane locust and yada yada yada. Make sure you're done all of that. Step 2, go get all the spatial openers, and I've just shown you how to get all of them. They're all there, and I will put them in the description below what you need to do. Step 3, you need to unlock the dormant alcove by finding that secret rune on the wall that's kind of etched into the wall, and that will help you. Let me just get back and show you exactly where that is. That'll get you to the secret room, the secret treasure room, which is called the Dormant Alcove. There are other runes that are actually scattered around this area right here that are etched into the walls. I have not actually been able to find them. I've kind of looked around, but anyway, they go to other rooms that don't have anywhere near as good of a treasure, so they're kind of not as useful. But here's the entrance to the area you need to go to, and the Dormant Alcove symbol rune will be right here on this section of the wall. So once you click that, you'll have unlocked that zone, and you can go into the Dormant Alcove that I was just in 2 seconds ago. Okay? Those are the steps that you need. Now, what is this useful for? I would say it's very, very useful if you're missing a couple pieces of gear. Maybe your trinkets or your rings or an amulet are bad, and you want to get a 246 version of those. Number 2, it's really, really good for alts. This is incredibly good for alts. I'm going to do it on my druid today to make sure that I have just an immediate upgrade of items without basically putting in any effort. Like, it's so easy to get these things. You just have to have flying from chapter 6, and like that's pretty simple. You don't have to have any cipher, the first one stuff unlocked. It's just simple stuff. So that's that. You go get chapter 6, go get the spatial openers, go unlock the Dormant Alcove, go get 60 energy from these guys down here, and then you teleport twice and you're into the treasure zone, and you can loot whichever ones you want. Once again, I will link everything in the video description down below. I'll tell you exactly where to find all of the spatial openers, and then I'll also tell you exactly what's in each of the sand piles: the humming, the lumpy, the glinting, shifting, ticking, misshapen, and sparkling. I'll tell you, because maybe you only want a ring or an amulet, so you only actually have to go find like 3 or 4 spatial openers, and you can take them in there and just make sure you pick the correct piles, and you get whichever gear you're looking for. Does that make sense? So, not too shabby. It's a pretty awesome little secret there, and I'm gonna also link the other guy's video so that you can see sort of where I was getting the source material from here. It's Harldan. So wonderful video from him, and shout out to Zeph once again for telling about us in the Discord. That's the video for today, guys. That is the secret little room. If you have an alt character that you're just getting started in Zereth Mortis, go do this like as quickly as you can, because it'll just give you a huge boost in eye level. Awesome upgrades on your gear right off the bat. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to drop a like, I would really appreciate it. It helps the algorithm. If you have not subscribed yet, what are you doing with your life? Go subscribe to the channel. And until the next one, I'll see you later.